Just want to ask you a couple of questions about school attendance in Ballymun. Are you from Ballymun?
I am, yeah.
And can you tell me, do you think it's important for children to go to school every day in Ballymun?
Absolutely.
And why would you say that?
Well, I didn't go to school every day and I left at 15.
Okay.
And my daughter and child is not, and my son is not going to follow the same way.
Excellent. And what would you hope for them?
College, degrees and proper higher education.
And does the school support them going to school every day?
Absolutely. We have, my daughter hasn't missed a day since she started in Lady Victory's down the road. And she gets a sheet home every day to say that she hasn't missed, and she's on a big apple tree and the whole lot. So it's fantastically pushed here in Ballymun.
Okay, can you tell me if you think it's important for children to go to school every day here in Ballymun?
Yeah, it's very important for them to go to school to get a proper education.
And when you say a proper education, what do you think the benefits are of having a good education?
It's for a good outcome, like if they want a proper job and all, like if they want a career in their lives.
And why do you think children miss school?
Because their parents are letting them away with it. Or they just don't bother going.
And do you think rewards would have helped if children were encouraged to come into school?
Yeah, because I was awarded when I was in the comprehensive, like we had these stamp cards and all. So like, yeah, you get a good outcome of it.
So can you tell me, do you think it's important that children have good school attendance?
Yeah, I do think it's important to have a lunch ready for them the night before, make sure that they do their homework, sit with them, help them, and to get up on time and just to be prepared the next morning. We've had problems ourselves. I've had problems going to school myself as a child and I wasn't pushed, so I try not to do the same myself.
And what would have helped you when you were a child? What would have encouraged you to go to school?
My parents helped me to get up in the morning, not lying in the bed themselves and hoping that I'd get up.
Absolutely, yes. So being encouraged to get up. Yeah.
Encouraged to get up, them getting up themselves with them, and just giving them the importance of education.
And why would you say that education is important?
Because you'll only end up in dead-end jobs if you don't. Like myself, I didn't think much of school growing up, and my first 4 jobs were dead-end jobs, low pay, not really giving a F about your safety and all that kind of thing, no pension, nothing. So eventually I re-educated myself and moved on.
Excellent. And what did you train in?
I trained in social care.
Kathleen, thanks a million for talking to us. And this morning what we're doing is we're asking local people about their opinions on school attendance, the importance of school attendance. Do you think it's important that children go to school every day?
God, it's very important for the kids to be in school. Well, I mean, they won't get jobs, they won't be able to read or write. When, you know what I mean? And they need all this education.
And have you children yourself?
Oh, loads of kids.
Can you reveal how many?
6, but I've 14 grandchildren.
Congratulations. And what about your experience of school for your children locally? How did that go?
Well, I know the schools out here are brilliant because all my kids, they've great jobs and they're all doing well because they went to school all the time, you know.
Yeah. So going into school every day you feel is really important?
Yeah, very important to kids.
And can you tell us about, you've raised 6 children in Ballymun, how important is education?
Well, the education is very important. They need it for the future.
Yes.
Without their education, they've nothing.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to say about to encourage children locally to go to school every day and to encourage parents to get their children to go to school every day?
Get the kids out to school, get them out. It's most important for them. There's nothing good on the streets for them. He said, go to school, get out as much as you can to school. Don't miss it. It's most important, yeah.
Can you tell us if you think it's important that children go to school every day, and if so, why?
Yeah, I definitely think it is. I think part of the problem of kids falling out of school early is they're not going to school every day and they fall behind, and then when they go into secondary it becomes an issue that they haven't got the literacy or whatever to go on.
And if you've seen a child out, would you say anything to them?
I would. I'd often say to them, why are you not in school today? But a lot of kids say they're not well, but they're well enough to be out in the street.
So you would ask them. And you've raised children in Ballymun?
I have 6, yeah.
And what was your experience of the school system? Did they go to school every day for you? Was there ever a problem with it?
They went to school because I made them go to school. Maybe sometimes they would have tried to say they weren't well or whatever if they hadn't done their homework, but you tried to make them realise.
And can you just tell us why you think education is important?
I think to get on in life and to get out there, they've more opportunities than ever, like even travelling. I do say that to the kids, like it's a big world out there. Get out and see it, you know what I mean?
I'd just like to ask you this morning, how important do you think it is for children to go to school every day?
Very important. They need an education, especially in this world, because with jobs and all, like not going very far, they need it.
And for you, going to school every day wasn't a problem. But if you had a piece of advice for kids who were having problems going to school every day, what would it be?
He'll just get up in the morning and go, whether he's our mothers or fathers, don't care.
And what would you say to parents? They might have lots of reasons why their children are not going to school, but what would you say to them to encourage them to send their children to school every day?
It's not that hard to get up out of bed and send your kids, do you know what I mean? Just get up and send them to school. It keeps them happy as well.
Tell me, for you now and your experience, why is it good to have a good education and go to school every day?
Yeah, I think it's good to have a good education because when you're going for a job, like you need this experience behind you. You need computer skills, you need math skills, and if you have none of that, basically, you're not going to get anywhere.
Can you tell me about in your opinion, what is the importance of education?
Education opens doors to many. Yeah, not only children, but maybe to their parents also. Education is really important.
And as part of that, would you think going to school every single day is important?
Oh yeah, sure, for sure, because a little knowledge goes a long way.
And if you seen a child that wasn't in school, would you say something to them?
I will feel sorry, and I'll ask them for a reason why they didn't go to school.
Okay.
Yeah, there may be some variable reasons, but I will ask them why you didn't go to school.
Okay, and one last thing. If you could give a child a piece of advice about going to school, what would it be?
The future is in your hands, my friend. That's what I can tell him or her.